Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Cali Reis.
And I'm Denzel Johnson. Well, the number 66 women's tennis team fell in their opening match at the ITA kickoff, but finished the weekend strong with an upset win over UNLV. So, Cali, I heard the women's soccer team has some exciting news from the draft.
Well, Denzel, 2 Broncos were drafted in the NWSL this past weekend, seniors Julie Johnston and Morgan Marlborough. Johnson was selected 3rd overall to the Chicago Red Stars, where Marlborough was selected 12th to FC Kansas City. Here's an insight on what Johnston's plans are going forward.
Cali, thank you. I'm here with Julie Johnston, who last Friday was taken with the number 3 overall pick in the NWSL Draft. Congratulations, Julie. Walk us through draft day. What were your emotions like leading up to the moment when you got picked?
I was really excited. A lot of the girls got to go actually to the convention, and I actually stayed here at school. So just kind of watched it, clocked down, and just see if I was going to get drafted and where I was going to get drafted. I was just really excited to see kind of where my next journey was going to be. I didn't have like too many emotions or anything, but like once I heard my name, I was really relieved and just excited to see where I was going to go play for my next start of my journey, I guess.
Well, you talked about the journey a couple of times. Now that you actually have been drafted, you're going to go through that process. What are you most looking forward to about getting onto the professional level?
I'm just really excited to learn a lot at the pro level. I see a lot of things that like I want to work on, and I feel like I have a lot more to learn about the game, and I love playing the game, and so to be able to continue on after college really means a lot. So I'm really excited to go to Chicago and help out in any way I can.
You'll be able to continue on. Your former teammate here at Santa Clara, Morgan Marlborough, taken 12th overall. Big smile on your face, obviously. You're pretty happy for her getting to go to Kansas City. Oh,
absolutely. Together, I mean, we kind of talked about our dreams, and we match up very well. We're really good friends, and I mean, I'll be able to see her. We're going to play them, I'm sure, at least twice a year. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for Santa Clara having 2 prospects go out and get drafted, and it's just exciting to see. Especially, I'll be able to know that another friend's going through it, and we can just kind of talk about our journeys together.
Well, Julie, best of luck on your journey. Thank you very much for your time. Denzel and Cali, let's send it back to you.
Well, women's basketball had a tough 2-game weekend on the road against USD and BYU. The team now heads to Gonzaga to play on Thursday at 6 p.m. and again at Portland on Saturday at 1. So, Denzel, how did the match against USF go?
Well, we fell in a tight match, but freshman Jared Brownridge tied his career high, scoring 30 points. This week we host Gonzaga, which is always a huge game for us. The last time we played them, it was a close game for almost the entire game, but a late push by them gave them the edge over us. So that game is on Wednesday at 8 p.m., and then we also play Portland on Saturday at 1. So we hope to see a lot of Rough Riders in the stands for both of those games. Well, men's tennis fell in their opening match at the ITA kickoff this last weekend against the number 4 Trojans, but picked up a win against number 64 Georgia State, where they went 4-0. The men returned to the Mission campus to host UC Santa Cruz and Sonoma State this Saturday at 10 and 2:30.
Well, women's water polo has an exciting weekend coming up where they host 2 top 15 teams. The Broncos play number 6 Hawaii this Thursday at 5 p.m. and again on Friday against number 13 Michigan at 3 p.m. Sophomore Elizabeth Anderson stopped by earlier today to talk about the start of their season.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jackson here with Elizabeth Anderson. So Elizabeth, being a key freshman last year for your team, what are some of your goals for the upcoming season?
I'm really excited to go in with a year of collegiate experience under my belt and be able to come out knowing more what to expect and be able to improve every single game.
That's awesome. Heading into an opening weekend against 2 top 15 teams, what are some of your goals and expectations?
Obviously, we want to come out with 2 W's, but I think it will be really exciting with a lot of new freshmen coming into play to see how we work as a team and what we need to work on to build as a team in the future.
Now with your team entering the Golden Coast Conference, what are you guys looking forward to?
We have a lot of tough new competition out there, so it'll be exciting to play these new teams. And since it's the first year of this conference being formed, it'll be a nice goal to be able to win the conference and be the first winners.
That's awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Again, the women host Hawaii and Michigan this Thursday and Friday at the Sullivan Aquatic Center, so make your way out and support your Broncos.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos!